Alright, so what's up, Quad Squad? Back at it with another one. And this one, I guess you could say it's related to the whole independence thing. You know, this is Wakely. It's my service dog. It's from Lions Foundation of Dog Guides. And, you know, this video is all about you, Wakes, and how you make a huge difference in my life. You know? Now you got to wag your tail. You know you make a difference in Daddy's life? Yeah? You know, honestly, it's crazy how they can train into a dog. Like, your job is to always take care of this person no matter what. And just keep your eye on him and make sure that he's okay at all times. And this dog does it amazingly. Honestly, he is truly my best friend, and he's always got my back. As soon as I get up in the morning and get up in my wheelchair, he's right beside me. Almost pretty much in the way. My PSWs have to be like, wait, can you go lay down? Anyways, lay down. Lay down. You can lay down. No, over here. So, but I want to lay in my bed, Dad. I know, but you gotta stay in the video. It's all about you, Waves. Good boy. Alright, so what does my service dog do for me? You know, the main one thing my service dog does for me is picking stuff up. So when I drop things on the ground 100 times a day being a quad, you know, he picks it up for me. Wakely, fetch. Wakely, fetch. Come on. Up. Good boy. Good boy. And that is what he does about 100 times a day. That is the one trick I use every single day, without a doubt. And that makes living independent 100% easier. Honestly, before I had Wakely, I used to live here by myself, and a lot of the time, you know, I'd have to wait at my front door and be like, hey, wait for someone to walk by on the sidewalk, be like, yo, I dropped something. Can you come in my house? I promise you I won't kill you, but I dropped something important like my phone, and I kind of need you to pick it up. It used to be awkward, it used to be tedious, it used to be irritating, but, you know, now I don't have that problem ever since I've got him, you know? He's such an amazing dog. So photogenic, and he's just so affectionate with me. You know, besides that, the other main thing I use him for is taking off my jacket. So like in the winter, I come home at the end of the day, and I need him to take off my jacket. So he'll grab my sleeve. So a lot of time I gotta grab it with my teeth, pull it forward so he has something to grab onto, and then I'll be like, Wakely, tugs, and he'll pull on the sleeve and pull my sleeve so that I can pull my arm out, and then I'll get him to do it on the other side. And then basically I'll get him to just pull really hard on that sleeve while I lean forward and he pull it right off. I'll add some videos, and yeah, like that is the second thing I use them for the most. You know, the other things that these service dogs can do, they can open doors. So whether that's pushing the accessible door button, so they'll hop up and push and open the accessible door button for you, or an elevator door, elevator button. They can also open doors if it's like a lever and it's a push open and there's no weight against the door. They can open those type of doors. They'll push down and push open, and then the door will swing open. Also, I've got a rope on this door, on this handle, where, you know, there's no weight against the door, but it's kind of a swing in. So basically he pulls on the rope until the handle twists down, and then pulls on it and the door swings open. And then they can also close the door by nudging with their nose. So you say nudge and they'll close the door with their nose, which is also pretty cool. You know, that comes in handy a lot. Comes in handy with the other task they do, which is get stuff out of the fridge. So he'll pull on the rope on the door handle of the fridge, and then, you know, he'll get a water bottle out of the fridge or something. I mean, you don't put a steak beside the water bottle, because at the end of the day, he still is a dog, you know, and there's only so much temptation you can really expect out of a dog. You know, I think as long as you're on top of them, they're not going to go for the steak, but, you know, I can't promise you that. You know, don't expect them to be like, oh yeah, go get me the water bottle out of the fridge, and then he comes back and then your steak's missing, you know? But yeah, because he's a dog, and it's a lab, and the only thing labs really care about is, you know, taking care of the person, affection, food, and treats. You know, that's what they care about. That's their life, you know? And the service dogs, especially labs, find so much purpose in their work, you know? They honestly, truly love to do their job. You know, you get so excited when I get him to ask him to do things. He's such an amazing dog. Other things that they do, you know, bark for help. So say that I fell out of my chair, or, you know, I'll tell you this one story. This one has actually saved my life with my last service dog, because I was in the winter going from the garage inside, and halfway through, I got stuck in the snow, and they had to bark for help until the neighbor noticed and helped me get inside, and I 100% would have died if that dog didn't bark for help. Anyways, Wakely, ready? Good boy. Such a good boy. As long as as you keep saying the words help, they'll keep barking. And then the neighbor, which is quite a distance away, came out. He's like, "Yo, Nick, are you all right?" I'm like, "No, I'm stuck. And it's freezing out here." And the person came and helped me get unstuck and got me in the house. And I 100% believe if that dog wasn't able to do that, I would have frozen to death that night. I would have been dead. So that dog saved my life with that simple task. You know, and the other one is go get help. So like, I mean, I think in like a situation where I just said go get help, I think he would go find someone and nudge them and bring them back. But ultimately, the task is trained in like, you live with your parents or whatever, they're upstairs, you're downstairs, you fall out of your chair, you say go get mom. And he'll go run upstairs and nudge mom until mom follows him back to you. I think the dog knows when you really need help, and if you don't have someone near you or you're not in that situation, I think ultimately the dog will go get someone and bring someone back to you to help. You know, they're incredibly smart. It's crazy. He's like a Olympic athlete type of smart. And yeah, I mean, those are the main things that I use them for. Use him for. Other things that they can do is like take off your socks if you need help with that. And the one that always blows everyone's mind when I say it, they can literally do your laundry. You know, it's a tedious task. It's a long process, but ultimately, if you can't do it and you don't have people to do it, you know, the dog can help you do it. So like one of the things is that if you got your laundry hamper, and you got clothes all over your room, you know, the dog will put each individual piece of clothes into your laundry hamper, and it will drag the laundry hamper behind you until where you need to go to get to the laundry. And he'll put each one of the clothes into the washer. If it's a front loader side by side, they'll put it into the washer, and then you press start, they'll put it into the dryer after it's done washing, piece of clothes by piece of clothes. Long process, you know, but he can do it, you know, and then he'll take it from the dryer and put it into the, you know, the hamper and drag it back to where you need it to go. You know, like it's crazy. It's crazy what they can teach a dog. Lions Foundation and Dog Guide does an amazing job at training dogs. You know, it's very expensive and they need as much fundraising as they can get. So I mean, if you wanted to support Lions Foundation and Dog Guides, I'll leave some information down in the description. I'll also leave information down there on how you can apply for one. You know, if you're kind of on the fence about getting one, whether it's any of the programs, so they do special skills like him, service/special skills. They also do other programs like hearing, you know, vision. They do seizure response. So if you have seizures a lot, the dog will bark and get help if you're having a seizure. Or I don't know how that one works, but you know, you can look it up when I leave the information down in the description. They have autism support. So basically, a lot of autism kids will dart when they're having anxiety or whatever. So the dog will drop to the ground and make it so the kid can't run away. So can't run into traffic, can't run into whatever. You know, diabetes. So the dog can smell when you're low on blood sugar or too high or whatever it is, and it'll start barking at you, being like, "Yo, you gotta eat something." You know, you have facility support. So that's like, I mean, schools, police, all of these other things. I don't know a lot about it, but you know, I guess it's to support facilities and stuff like that. And yeah, it's crazy what you can teach a dog, you know. And ultimately, you know, if you want to support the program, leave some stuff in the description. If you want to apply, leave it down there. If you're on the fence, like I was saying, you know, just apply. You know, the waiting list can be a year, 2 years, or longer. I mean, I don't know how it is with COVID now, but it took me about a year and a bit to, you know, get to the end of the waiting list and stuff back then. But yeah, you know, it's worth it. You know, if it comes around the time where it's like, you know, you get to the end of the waiting list and, you know, you don't feel like you want one or whatever, you can always say no then. But, you know, instead of waiting a year and then deciding, it's like, it's better to just get on waiting lists, you know. Waiting lists take a long time. You got lots of time to think about it. I think it's worth it. Whether you're blind or you're in a wheelchair and you could use the help, you know, just do it, you know. And you have a best friend with you 24/7 whenever you want, you know, always willing to do stuff with you, snuggles with me at night, you know, we go out and play. You know, if you want to check out one of my other videos, I showed you how I made a contraption so I can play fetch with the dog, because I'm a quad, I don't have a great throw. So I got a tennis ball cannon so that I can shoot the ball for him. And you know, he loves it. He loves it. You know, he's a great dog. I love this dog so much. You don't know how much of a world of a difference he's made in my life. You know, and he's emotional support. You know, when I'm having those really frustrating days and I just want to throw punch people, you know, he just jumps up on my lap and he just looks at me with that face and it's like, yeah, everything's gonna be all right, Nick. That waggy tail makes me smile. You know, if I'm having a sad day or a bad day, You know, he knows it. He comes up to me. He's like, "Yo, bro, it's gonna be all right. You know, let's play with the ball. You know," and he always turns my day around. You know, I call him Super Dog. If you want to follow his Instagram, I don't post a lot on it. You know, but yeah, I'll leave that down in the description. You know, these dogs make a world of a difference. I know he's made a world of a difference in my life. So, you know, those are all the things that my service dog does for me and what they can do. You know, I don't know what it's like in the States and affordability and what it's cost, if there's, you know, programs that, you know, are fundraised so you don't have to pay for the dog. With Lions Foundation of Dog Guides in Canada, you know, the person that's receiving the dog gets the dog for free. You're still in charge of like the vet bills, you know, the dog food and everything. They just give you the dog, and then like owning a dog, there's certain expenses to it. On ODSP, they give you like a service dog allowance. It's not really much. It helps cover dog food. But yeah, that's what my service dog does for me, and how he makes a difference in my life, and how dogs can be really, really smart. It's crazy. Anyways, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for coming. Sorry I'm not making as much videos lately. I've just been really busy with life. And yeah, anyways, let me know what you guys want to see next. If you want to see some more car videos, if you want to see some more independence videos, if you want to see me start making some more Costa Rica videos. You know, I don't really know what to make or when to make it. Like, I need your help, guys. Let me know what you want to see. What you need to know. Is it technology? Is there certain technologies you want to know about? Please give me your feedback. I want to hear from you guys. I want to hear your comments. Even if it's like, yo, Nick, I love the video. Love hearing from you guys. And with that, Quad Squad out. Keep coming back. Maybe check out one of these videos up in the corners. And I love you guys. I wouldn't be here without you. We're almost at 2K subscribers. YouTube's still not paying yet because I haven't made 4,000 watch hours, but it doesn't matter. I do this to help you guys. The goal is not to make money on YouTube. It'd be nice, but that's not the goal. I'm just trying to give you the information that you guys need, that I would have needed in the beginning of my accident. Anyways, take it easy. Peace.